What is up, Insaners, and welcome to another video of the World Cup Fantasy 2022. In this one, guys, we're gonna talk about some best Matchday 1 teams with different formations and different set of players. So if you like the video today, make sure that you hit the like button. You can also subscribe to the Insanely Football YouTube channel. And with that, let's start today's video. Now we'll start with the first draft, guys, and this is a 4-4-2 draft. So this one doesn't have KDB, as you can see on the screen. We've spread the funds in midfield. We've got the likes of Di Maria, Bergwijn, Perisic, Sane, which is kind of a premium sort of a midfield. All really good options. All the players having great fixtures, and we've invested heavily in midfield. That's one of the reasons we've gone only for a couple of players in attack among our forwards, guys. We've gone for Messi and Neymar. Both of them are really good options. Both of them are good captaincy options on different days as well. So we have two set captaincy options. Of course, the first or the primary captain would be Messi, but we also have a Neymar option available to us in case if Messi blanks. Now in terms of our defense as well, guys, we've invested decent money in defense. We've got Trippier, so we've kind of covered the England defense. I think Trippier is going to be nailed in that team. Then we have Dumfries, Mela as well, Otamendi, all are good options. All can give us clean sheet points. We also have a couple of attacking defenders in Dumfries and Mela, so we can get attacking returns from there as well. Costa is a great option in goal because we have not really invested a lot of money in our goalkeepers. I feel the upside is a lot lesser among goalkeepers, and I think Costa at that 5 million price bracket is a great option to kind of have. Then we have Rochet as well. There are chances that he might not start, and we might go for the Qatar goalkeeper instead, guys. But I think Rochet in that price point, guys, I think it's a risk worth taking, and I'm expecting Portugal to keep a clean sheet, so I think we should be good here. In terms of the overall balance of the squad, guys, we have decent options on the bench. So we have Gakpo as a third forward player, guys. I think he's a great option. There are chances that he will definitely start match day 1, guys, because Memphis Depay is out. Now when Memphis Depay is back, then we'll see what happens. But as a 1 week punt, I think Gakpo is a great option. I think there is a big haul in there, guys, and I think he can do really well from the bench. Then as a fifth midfielder, we have Arraseta, guys, from Uruguay. Now he is also a great attacking option from the Uruguayan team, so we've not invested in their attackers and their forwards, where there might be some rotation, maybe some reduced minutes for the likes of Nunes, Suarez, etc. And that's why we've invested in their midfield and an attacking option in the midfield, guys. I think it's a great pick. In terms of our fifth defender as well, we have Pavard from France, guys. Now France haven't really looked that great in the last few games, but they can definitely keep a clean sheet, guys. It's against Australia, so I think there is a bankable clean sheet in there, and just in case if we need him from the bench, he can easily come on and give us some decent points if he can keep a clean sheet. Overall, a pretty balanced squad, guys, and this is what you get if you don't have KDB in your team. Now let's look at a draft with KDB in it. Now this is the draft with Kevin De Bruyne in it, guys. Now if you see the defense is pretty much similar, and of course we don't have the likes of Pavard because we can't afford him. We also don't have Otamendi because he's also too expensive. So we've gone a bit cheaper in defense. We have the likes of Cash and Sosa, who should be nailed options for Poland and Croatia as well, guys. They look like they are really attacking, guys, and in that price point, I think they are the best options available in the budget enabler category, in the budget defender category. I think the likes of Cash and Sosa are the ones to kind of go for. So we have a decent defense. We're going to play a back three, mostly going to depend on those three defenders that we have in our team. Now apart from Kevin De Bruyne here, guys, we've gone for Skov Olsen as well. I think he's also a great option in that Denmark team. He's been in great form. He's been getting attacking returns, and I think it's a decent downgrade if you cannot afford Eriksen, for example. I think there is enough value in Olsen. He's a great differential. Not a lot of managers know about him. Not a lot of managers are going for him because they of course know the likes of Eriksen, Damsgaard, etc. I think Olsen is a great option to have. Then we've retained the likes of Perisic, Bergwijn and Di Maria as well. I think all three are really good options, and you should definitely have them for match day 1, guys. So overall, guys, this team also looks pretty good. It just has Kevin De Bruyne and a couple of downgrades, but in terms of the overall balance, I like the earlier draft a lot. Now let's look at another draft here, guys. Now this is a draft with 3 premiums and Kevin De Bruyne in it. So there are basically 4 premium players, 4 premium options in this team, and let's look at how this draft is doing. So in terms of defense, guys, we've retained our goalkeepers. Our defenders are also kind of the same. In terms of midfield here, again, guys, we don't have Di Maria because of course he's a bit too expensive, but we've retained Kevin De Bruyne, we've gotten Olsen, Perisic and Bergwijn, so all of them are really good options. And instead of going for a Di Maria, for example, here we've gone for Harry Kane, guys. I think the likes of Messi, Neymar are pretty much locked in most of the teams, And if you're looking at a third option, a third attacker, I think Kane is the one to go for, guys. He's a standout option in the England team. Now, a lot of people are saying that England don't score goals, but in case or whatever they are scoring, whatever they will probably contribute in terms of attack, I think Kane is definitely going to be involved. He's on penalties. We know that he can score goals, and he's also been in decent domestic form. So I think he's the one to kind of go for. I've not gone for Mbappe here, guys, because I feel that you can use a 12th man chip and get him as your 12th man against Australia. That way you'll also end up saving a little bit more money, guys, because Mbappe is one of the most expensive options out there. In terms of the biggest downgrade in this team, guys, it's Kazri basically playing as the 5th midfielder option. We don't have money to go towards a DePaul who is 5 million in terms of price, and that's why we've gone for Kazri. He's a decent option. I mean, you should probably not depend on him a bit too much. Yes, he's probably the standout player in his team, but the fixtures are tricky, guys. They aren't really a great team, so again, do not expect too much. And that's where the balance kind of goes off a little bit, guys. In terms of the bench, guys, there's not really a lot to talk about on the bench. So in case if your main 11 don't score, or they blank, or they don't give you enough points, there aren't really a lot of options to kind of go for from the bench. Of course, you can go for 4 premiums and they will provide you a lot of value. You also have a lot of captaincy options here as well, guys. But I think I still prefer the 4-4-2 draft without KDB in it. Now this is where things get very interesting, guys. This is a very interesting draft with 3 premiums plus no KDB. So we have 3 attacking forwards, we have 3 premium forwards in Messi, Neymar and Kane. Again, I've not gone for Mbappe here because we can easily get Mbappe as the 12th man. Now in terms of again spreading the funds in midfield, guys, we've gone for Sane, Olsen, Perisic and Bergwijn. Again, no Di Maria here because again we can't really afford Di Maria. There's one way of getting in Di Maria, guys. Let's say if we basically downgrade a Sane and get in Di Maria, and then instead of DePaul we maybe go towards a different option. That's definitely one way to do it. So if you want to really get in Di Maria, that's definitely a direction to kind of go towards, guys. But I think Sane in isolation is a great option. I think he's one of the standard options from Germany. Germany definitely are going to score goals. I personally feel, guys, Sane is one of the most nailed options in that Germany attack. And I think he's going to do well in this World Cup. So I think he's a great option to kind of go for, guys. And that's where we get our money's worth. We also have Olsen, as I already mentioned in the video earlier. Olsen's a great option if we can't get to an Eriksen. Now in terms of a defense, we also have Otamendi and then we have Cash. So there are decent upgrades made here in terms of defense. There's Otamendi coming from the bench in case if required. I think that could be a potential clean sheet in there, guys. Cash is also an attacking option, guys. Maybe a clean sheet in there as well. I think that's also a decent bet. So overall, I think the balance looks really good, guys. There's enough cover on the bench as well in terms of us needing players in case if our main 11 players do not score, do not give us returns. There's enough out there to kind of help us out here. So these were the best teams to kind of go for Matchday 1, guys. Do let me know what you think about them. Do let me know if you agree or if you disagree, if you have some other opinions about certain picks, about certain players to kind of go for. Do let me know if I've missed out on any crucial players that you think should be in there. Do let me know in the comments below. So that'll be all from my side for this video, guys. I hope this video was helpful in getting a basic sense of what is an ideal team or what does an ideal team kind of look like, and then you can base your team from there. You can start from there, start tinkering and get the best possible options out there. Do hit the like button if you enjoyed the video today, guys. Make sure that you subscribe to the Insanely Football YouTube channel as well. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you Insaners in the next one.